are hoping for plenty of running lanes on that field today. It's the Broncos going up against the Redskins. Now let's go to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 12 matchup.
Well, the crowd is stirred to a frenzy. The lights have been turned on, and we're ready for a little primetime football here on EA Sports.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms, and we are live here for this primetime matchup. There's all kinds of energy and excitement in the air. These teams get really fired up taking center stage on a night like this.
Oh, they do. It's a big show here tonight, Jim. It's a big show. So when you get situations like this, the stars, the wide receivers, defensive backs, pass rusher, everybody wants to be the guy that's going to decide the outcome. It's going to be emotional. It's going to be fun to watch.
The Redskins are back deep, waiting for the kick return. The Broncos ready to get this action started. And with that kick, we're underway. Takes off from the 5. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. He was the second overall selection in the 2015 draft out of Oregon. Marcus Mariota, the starting quarterback. It's Bernard in the backfield. The Redskins from the 22. Bernard off the left side. Stewart's there that time for the tackle.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage for them.
Second down and 3 following that nice run.
Look at the signals. The D-line is all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
Holding offense.
The defense will take the penalty. Following that penalty, it's now second down and 13. Morris lined up as the single back. And the catch by Alfred Morris. Here's a look at the Redskins lineup. No one seems to be scared of their passing attack as they rank near the bottom when it comes to passing yards per game. Third and 12 to go. Morris with the grab. Ward that time in on the tackle.
Nobody cares. Just get the job done. Throw it deep down the field or throw it short to the running back, and look at those extra yards after the short pass.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Mariota's back in shotgun formation. Smith makes the catch. Smith's tackled down after a gain of 7.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
Let's go.
From the shotgun. And it's swatted away. Taking a look at the linebackers. They're young, they're unheralded, but they do know how to make plays. The Broncos lined up in the nickel. Third and 3. The reception by John Brown.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
There's a flag out.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count. The football just inside the 40 at the 39.
The Redskins are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. Mariota's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Lee Smith with the reception.
Ward that time in on the tackle.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
First down at the 33. Marshall's going to make the tackle.
The line of scrimmage is the 33.
Second down and 10. The Redskins now move the chains.
Probably the easiest throw for a quarterback to make in the NFL is the curl route, because you can see the receiver, his body is square to you, drill it in there. Nice job.
Here's the handoff. And Miller will cut down this outside run for a loss.
The Broncos guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
The Redskins take it from the 23.
Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
The Broncos back deep, ready to receive.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20.
We know this quarterback is ready to go today. They won last week, and also he made good decisions, and he threw it great. That's one of the reasons why they won.
First down at the 20. Here's Sanders. Got a big lane. And Sanders is stopped there.
Don't get brought down with arm tackles. That's what you teach everybody that carries the football in this league now. The wide receiver, excellent job of breaking that arm tackle, getting the extra yard.
The Broncos now inside the 20. A week ago, they converted time and time again inside the red zone.
Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. He's in for the touchdown, but hold on a minute. There's a flag down. There's a flag away from the football.
Offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense.
First and goal. Anderson's taking it on the screen. Good for only a yard. Now we have a moment. Here's a look at the Broncos' offensive lineup. They've done a great job of converting on third down this season.
Second down here.
The Broncos, pistol set here.
Makes the catch. Dives across, and he's in for the touchdown.
it looks like we'll be going into quarter number 2 with a tie game on our hands, partner.
Yeah, a tie game going into the second quarter. It looks like it's going to be an exciting day. And listen, that's what we always love up here, isn't it? We love exciting games that stay close, and this one has the looks of that.
The Redskins ready to return the kick. They're setting up the return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Redskins offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for them. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
Second down now.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
The Broncos defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Look at Derek Wolfe with the sack.
You talk about a blitz on the defensive side, it's all about timing. Disguise it to the last second and time up the snap of the football. They did it that time, and they get the sack on the QB.
It'll be third down. Back here to start quarter 2. We are deadlocked right now in a game that has seen its fair share of defense.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to watch, isn't it? I love defenses when they come out and they just establish the line of scrimmage and beat the offense up. That's what we've seen so far, and I think it's going to continue.
Did not get both feet down. Phil, if that first quarter was any indication, this is going to be all about defense today.
Well, it's a great start by both defenses, Jim. I'm not going to question that. You know what happens a lot of times in games like this? As the defense stays on the field, it gets a little tired. That's when the offenses take over. We'll see if these defenses can hang in there today.
Looking to make a difference. They'll mark him at the 46.
The Broncos know there's 3 parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
The Broncos getting set to take over again on offense. They'll be trying to pick it up right where they left off with their last drive that ended in a touchdown.
Yeah, they throw the football well. And I'll tell you, I've been covering this game a long time. There's still nothing prettier than seeing a quarterback drop back and throw a perfect spiral down the field and watching guys catch it. That was a work of art the last drive.
2nd and 10. Catch is made by Emmanuel Sanders.
The Broncos understand just get whatever yards you can every time you're going to play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here in on third down. This is something they can handle.
Third and 2. The quarterback with the give to the fullback. I'll tell you what, it hasn't taken too long for both of these defenses to assert themselves. This already has the look of a game that's going to wind up being won in the trenches.
Well, we found out talking to both of these teams during the week, they're sick of all this offense in the NFL. Man, they wanted to come out and make a statement, and both teams have done that so far.
Finds his mark. The Redskins defense has to be demoralized by that 4th down conversion allowed.
I think anytime on the defensive side when you give up a 4th down conversion, it is heartbreaking, and it has to be heartbreaking for the defense right now.
This play set up by the long gainer. Freeland's able to read that play and make the hit.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
The Broncos snap it at the 26. Ball is out, and the defense has it. Just out of the first quarter, and they can stake themselves to a lead if they're able to capitalize on the fumble recovery.
Oh, absolutely. Once you get in the second quarter, the game is tied. If you're the team that can find a way to put points on the board, your chances of winning are great.
Smith makes the catch. That's his third catch of the day. The Redskins are tied up right now, and part of what's been working for them is the passing game. Mariota's looked in control of the offense to this point.
Hard to believe this game is tied when you watch the offense and the quarterback. They are hot. They're throwing the football. They're making it work. And we'll see if they can get ahead with another drive. Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Loss of a couple that time.
Double tight end formation. Handoff. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
Sometimes on third and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
3rd and 13.
Mariota's off the mark there. Incomplete. This game has the feel of one of those old 10-7, 6-3 sort of slugfest from back in the 50s or 60s, as both of these defenses, Phil, have imposed their will here in the first half.
You are right. That is the feel it has, and I like the way it's feeling. It's fun to watch this, isn't it? I think even you are kind of excited to see something different and fun to watch so far.
The Broncos had a promising drive, derailed by a fumble the last time they were on the field. Let's see if they can get that momentum back, because they were in scoring position the last time.
Yeah, listen, when you fumble the football in this league, usually there's somebody coming into the huddle to replace you after that fumble, because they just can't tolerate the fact that you just give it away on a promising drive. When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Broncos have it at the 39. Anderson's brought down after picking up just a yard.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
The Broncos will take the snap from the 40. Thomas got it, and a first.
My gosh, the wide receivers in the NFL now, it's incredible. It's not that you have one. Every team has 2 and 3, and some have 4. Good job that time by him hauling in that pass.
Now 1st and 10. Airing it out. And a flag comes out.
He's in for the touchdown, but there is a flag down.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. First half winding down as we return from the 2-minute warning.
The Broncos come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide.
He brings it in.
That's reception number 2 for him.
That was a nice gain on that play that time. Well designed by the offensive coordinator. Yeah, it was a good throw and catch, but that time I'm giving all the credit to the design of the play. That's what made it happen.
Looking across the middle and pick up about 4. That's 2nd down coming up.
Will send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Complete to Cody Latimer. 1st down on the way.
Well, even though it's late in the first half, I think this is a good job by the coach going to the hurry-up offense. Going to see if they can make a few plays and get down there and get some points.
Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. You make a quick break on the football. Hey, you get in position like this, you can knock it down.
Second and goal from the 5. Anderson's the receiver on the screen. Touchdown, Broncos. That's his first touchdown catch of the season. Phil, they have the lead now here late in the second thanks to that touchdown, and they should have it, in fact, when we go to the intermission.
Oh, now you see in the future, huh? So you know those things. I'm just kidding, of course, Jim. Like to have a little fun with you every once in a while. But, hey, nice drive by the offense. That puts them in a great frame of mind going into halftime here soon.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20.
Marcus Mariota now heading onto the field. With as well as he's played in the first half, you wouldn't necessarily expect them to be trailing at this point, but they are.
No, you wouldn't, but you just hope he can continue that good play. That's what they're going to need from him to have a chance to win. But so far, so good. Really looks good executing the passing game.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. The Redskins come out in the pistol.
Let's go. Break to the up. Break to the up.
Marshall wraps up the quarterback and takes him to the ground. The Broncos are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. It's third down coming up. The Redskins get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out. And so now they'll call on Martin to punt the football away. He'll have a chance for a return. Picks up 8 here. Watching the ball fly deep down the field has been something we've grown accustomed to seeing today, Phil, and it's led to a bunch of big plays and touchdowns.
It's so exciting to see the football thrown deep down the field and a guy catches it and runs for a touchdown. It's like going to a baseball game and seeing a home run. You're watching something special, and Jim, we have seen that here in this game today.
The Broncos will look to get set. It's been a close game so far. The score's 14-7.
Here we go.
First down at the 49. Going deep, looking for Demaryius Thomas. The ball is taken out of his hands.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
The Broncos lined up. Everybody split out wide. He'll throw it over the middle. Can't find the target on the pass underneath.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
Almost intercepted.
The Broncos put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on third and long, and they were ready for it.
Fourth down and 10, and they're going to go for it. They bring in the extra tight end. Anderson's the receiver on the screen. The Broncos turn the ball over on downs. The Broncos go for it on fourth and long, and it does not work out.
Well, listen, fourth and long, no matter when you go for it, your chances of making it are not very good. And that time it doesn't work. Good job by the defense being alert and knowing the situation.
And there's Wright. Gains 16. The Redskins call the timeout. They're first. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Wants to go deep. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction.
We'll switch sides and take a break as the first half comes to a close here in the Mile High City. All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios. And halftime, we're going to transition now. We're about to get the third quarter underway. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Broncos come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances.
My goodness, what a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Thomas has really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
Hey, easy call. Be safe. Put the pressure on the other team to make the plays on the offensive side to beat you. So right here, you call something very conservative.
The Redskins with a nickel look here on defense.
Throws the pass.
Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. Third catch today so far.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
First down at the 39. Going for the home run. The defender able to knock it away.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
The Broncos have it at the 39.
Brings it into his body.
And gains maybe 4. They are winning at the moment, and they can thank the play of their quarterback.
How about that? Even the fans are going to be happy with the way he played today. They're not going to be able to write anything bad about him because everything he did was top-notch. Decisions, throws, movement in the pocket. What a great day. Well, here we are in the second half of a tight game, and you always hear this: control the tempo of the game, just move the chains, and that's what the offense did that time. Picked up the first down and just keep marching from here.
Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Second down and 10.
Makes the reception.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
Takes it from the gun. And it's complete to Vernon Davis.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now second down and 7.
Flip to the outside. Denver in for the score. That's his 50th career touchdown run. And they continue to take that game plan that worked so well in the first half and add to it here midway through the third quarter with another touchdown, Phil.
So my answer is, what's the defense thinking? My gosh, the game plan didn't change on the offensive side, but you had no answers for it. Time to get on that sideline and figure out what you want to do.
The Redskins ready to return the kick. He'll have a chance to take off.
And he brings it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Redskins offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half. That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
The Redskins snap it at the 31. Bernard off the left side. And at the 37, he'll be brought down. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
When you're behind in a football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense. Jim, look at that. The defensive line all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle. Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Loss of 2 on that play. The Redskins have it at the 39. Devontae Adams makes the catch.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
The Redskins will take the snap from the 35. It's caught by Adams. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
The Redskins put themselves in a terrible situation. 3rd and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
Mariota's completion percentage, 70% on the day. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
2nd and 10. He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
Quarterback was not alert that time. The corner comes on the blitz, gets to the quarterback, and takes him down.
The Redskins from the 32. Unbelievable grab. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
The Redskins on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for 3rd and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
Takes it on the counter. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
It's Bernard in the backfield. 2nd and 13. Right back to him. Marshall's all over the ball carrier.
The Redskins know one of the worst things you could do in the NFL is lose yardage on a run play. They do it that time on 2nd down, and now they have 3rd and long, and the coach is going, well, what do you want me to call? Not many things can work on 3rd and long.
The Broncos defense now is going to go nickel. Thought I saw a little flinch right there, and it's going to push the offense back 5 yards.
False start, offense.
What a drive this has been. Mariota's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. He'll take the snap, the first here in the 4th quarter. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
The kick is good.
Jim, they get the field goal there that time, and it keeps the momentum on their side. It's positive energy. It makes you feel good. Now we'll see if the defense can carry it on.
He's got a chance to return this one. Ducks out of bounds. That return's good for about 33. A lot has changed since the opening minutes of this game when it comes to the passing attack. It was fantastic early, but has been way less so since.
Yeah, the passing game, it's kind of fading away right now, but I'll say this to the defense, stay on those toes because that passing game can catch fire at any time.
Anderson's taken down at the 49. The Broncos have been fantastic on offense today, and that's big for this team because the offense has struggled oftentimes this season.
Well, to say they've struggled oftentimes this season is a big understatement, Jim. They've been borderline awful, but maybe they have found something that's going to work for them and get them on the right path.
First down and 10.
The reception by Demaryius Thomas breaks free. Denver Broncos in for the score. His 20th touchdown pass. That touchdown may have given them all the points they need to put this game away, partner.
Well, they've controlled it almost from start to finish, Jim, so that drive was impressive. Now let's see if their defense can just finish it off. If I had to guess, I like their chances.
Thomas is going to watch now as his defense gets ready to come into the game. He just put up over 50 yards receiving, helping his team go down the field for the score. The Redskins bring their offense back onto the field. A long drive the last time they had it, but they got only 3.
Well, here's what they got out of that long drive, too, when you talk about it. I know it was just a field goal, but they tired the defense out. Now they got to take advantage of the fact that that defense is tired and look for some strikes down the field.
But that defense today looks like a bend but don't break kind of defense.
Yeah, that's kind of their style, isn't it? They like to play that way, and that's why it's always important on the offensive side. When you get in position, look for that big play down the field to get in that end zone and don't keep trying to drive it 5 yards at a time.
First and 10.
Complete as Wright can't hold on.
Wright's going to be so. Mad at himself for dropping that football because receivers, you never know when your chance is going to come. And then finally, you get open, they call a play where you're the primary guy. It's right there, and you drop it. Well, don't get down on yourself. Stay up. The football will come your way again.
Devontae Adams has it. Gets about 9 on the play.
The defense, they have a lead here in the fourth quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense.
Mariota's standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
Mariota's got it in the gun. And now he'll slide.
Good job that time by the quarterback sliding. The team, you are valuable to them throwing the football, not running. Slide before you take that hit.
The Redskins come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Mariota's going to take it from the gun. Had it, but the hit knocks the ball out.
That's interesting as you watch the receiver trying to make that catch. He knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Mariota's back in shotgun formation.
They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
That's his first reception today.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
First down at the 26. And the catch by Alfred Morris.
I know you won't believe this, but sometimes completing a short pass like that does give a quarterback confidence, so it does serve a purpose.
The Redskins at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. The Redskins take it from the 23. Latulele with the sack.
Defensive tackles, we always think of them as run stoppers. How about this that time? He does a great job, gets in there, and sacks the quarterback.
The Redskins have it at the 29. Bernard with the reception. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a 4th down.
The Redskins take it from the 23.
Looking to go down the field here.
Redskins go for it on 4th down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Broncos offense, Phil, is on a roll right now with touchdowns coming on each of their last 2 possessions. Can they make it 3 in a row right here?
Well, we're going to find out. I like their chances. What have we seen that makes us think that they're not going to come out there and get it done? They're playing exceptional football on the offensive side.
The Broncos take it from the 23. Anderson's tackled down at the 24.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9.
2 minutes to go in the second half. We return out of the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter action.
Here we go.
2nd down and 9. Tosses the football.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
3rd and 4. Toss to the outside. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day. First and 10. Looking across the middle. Had it, but dropped it.
Well, we look at that drop pass right there. You know, one of the biggest cliches ever in sports. Oh, they're going to go right back to this guy to keep his confidence going. Well, I don't know about that. If you drop a pass, sometimes I might want to try somebody else to see if they can catch it when they're open. So if you get open, the quarterback can throw it to you.
2nd down and 10. Got a big lane. Got the first, and he's got some space. Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. And now here's the toss. Anderson's met at the 30. 2nd and short following the run. Toss to the outside. Anderson's marked down at the 19. The Broncos are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Jones is going to receive the toss. Gains 15. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. They come to the line, and it's 1st down. Here's the quick toss. Greenland's there to make the tackle. The Broncos elect to take a timeout here before the second down snap. This will be the 8th play of this drive. This will be the final snap. Toss to the outside. Breaks the plane. Touchdown. That touchdown might just wrap it up.
Yeah, it sure will, Jim. It's been an exciting game all day, and to score late in the game like this, to put it away, it's time to celebrate a little on the sideline.
You've often talked about prime time and how the players of today have this "it's all about me" kind of a mentality. And for you in the booth, you had to enjoy it being all about you, having a chance to call this one today in prime time.
That's right. It's all about me, and it would have been if I could have just got you to be quiet for a few minutes. But it's awesome to win in a game that's featured in everybody in the country. All your peers, they watch you. It just doesn't get better.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.